Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises unto the Most High in the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. I also want to say Kwan Yasharahla, and this is a continuous of our series building the AR-15 with Lachaam. I just wanted to do a quick update in relation to video 2, in which we actually walked through and placed the order for our lower receiver. And it came today. So I got a call. They told me to come, hey, you know it's in, come pick it up. So a little bit about that process in itself. Once they call you to come pick it up, of course, you know, you're just going to go down to your FFL dealer. They're going to render a quick background check. Once everything comes back, probably the whole process should only take about 10 minutes to receive it. You know what I'm saying? That you should be good to go. Problem I had with the place that I actually shipped this to is that when I got there, the box was open. And I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't particularly like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't open my box or my property until I get there. Now, of course, they'll tell you, well, we need the serial number, you know, which I have my thumb over right now. We needed the serial number to make sure it matched the paperwork, which is right here. Regardless of that, they don't need to immediately get the serial number. They're supposed to wait until you arrive. You know what I'm saying? That way you can open your property, and then at that time they can retrieve the serial number. And some may be asking, well, because sometimes they put your number on the paperwork so when it comes in they'll be able to call you, but in the places I order from, they put all your information. I don't think I can fit it in the camera. They put all the information on the box itself. So as soon as the box come in, they know what it is. They know it's a transfer. So the number's on the front of the box, and all they have to do is call you. I'm saying, tell you that it's in. Other than that, I mean, once you receive it, you know, it's time to inspect it. Now, of course, this is what I'm doing now. As you can see, the anodized black, I mean, it's flawless. It is flawless. But you just want to kind of go, you want to go through, look at it, make sure there's no scratches, no dents. Specifically want to inspect the threads, make sure there's no damage, there's no bridging in the threads at all. Then you're going to come back here and check these tongues here, make sure they're straight, that they're not cracked or bent by any chance. There's also threads here where our grip is going to go. We want to make sure, just kind of peek in there. If you have a quick light, you want to make sure there's no bruising in the threads itself. And just kind of do a quick sweep through of the lower receiver. You also want to check these tongues here and make sure there's no cracking in it, no bruising, that they're straight, that they're mil spec. That way, once we go to, you know, start the assembly, we're good to go. Other than that, everything looks good. Everything is okay. You know what I'm saying? My next order is going to be the lower parts kit. And I'm still trying to do some research, trying to see if we can get the best price on that, the lowest price possible. Of course, because we know everybody, we know we're in captivity, so therefore we want to try to get everything at a reasonable price, but we also want to consider quality at the, you know, in the same breath. But yeah, the next order we're gonna do, which would be video 3, of course, we're gonna order the lower parts kit, which would include the magazine, well catch, the bolt release, the pins and springs will go for, you know, all of this comes in the packet. The trigger guard, the trigger itself, trigger pins, trigger springs that'll be housed in here, along with the hammer for your pin. You'll have the fire selector, its pins, its springs. Most of those kits come with a standard grip, but of course this is going to be, I'm going to have this particular build a OD green and black, so I'm going to order another grip, which will still run you about the same price, but a grip will be included in the lower parts kit. So it's going to be a standard polymer grip with the nut and washer to go in, screw and washer, it's a lock, screw and washer to go in there, and you're also going to get your retaining pins, front and rear retaining pins. While we do that, we're also going to go ahead and order a bumper plate or a sling plate to go back here, and we're going to order a what is called an ambidextrous sling plate. That way, if once we order our sling, you're going to see it's going to be able to swing freely from side to side. Reason being because when you're maneuvering, you want to be able to shoot or acquire your target no matter which hand you're shooting from, whether you're shooting on your right hand, with your right hand, or your left hand. Of course, this is a right-handed lower receiver. Now, they do make them ambidextrous, so you'll get the same things on both sides. You see what I'm saying? But for this one, this is actually as you can see, this is a right-handed lower receiver, but they do make left-hand lower receivers and ambidextrous lower receivers. So, yeah, once I get some money, we'll go ahead and get the lower parts kit ordered. Other than that, it's always a pleasure, and Shalom, Israel.